Deep in the jungles of East Malaysia, there is a place where people gamble with their lives on a daily basis, just to make a living. For generations, fearless bird's nest collectors have supplied swiftlet bird's nests to China and across Asia to produce the much-prized delicacy of bird's nest soup. But for one bird's nest collector, his family's livelihood is under threat, unless he can persuade his young son to face his fear of climbing and take over the family business. Only then will they be able to safeguard their income and preserve an important Malaysian cultural heritage. For centuries, caves in the states of Sabah and Sarawak in East Malaysia have been renowned for their valuable swiftlet bird's nests. Sabah and Sarawak are located on the Malaysian side of Borneo Island, over 800 miles from the capital of Kuala Lumpur. Collectors can make good money as bird's nest is one of the most sought-after ingredients in Asia. But procuring it requires nerves of steel. Collectors use bamboo poles to scale enormous heights in order to scrape the nests from the walls. Injuries and deaths are common occurrences, but it's all part of working in the shadow of an ancient tradition.
Kita belajar dari orang yang dulu, jadi sudah kita pandai dari orang yang dulu, jadi kita tentu yakin apa yang kita belajar itu, kesempatan itu. Kalau kita tak yakin yang bang kita pasang tu, berarti sebab itulah nyawa kita.
Bird's nest collectors work 8 hours a day and climb hundreds of meters using only rattan ladders, ropes, and bamboo poles to harvest the nests. For a beginner, the idea of climbing so high using such equipment can be a daunting task.
Rakyat sangat tengok kat bawah tu, gementar semua kaki ni dengan bibir-bibir lagi biru kat sini. Memang buat permulaan memang macam tu. Siapa-siapa saja.
Here in the Nia Caves, Sarawak, 43-year-old Noor Hajijaya has been operating his family-run bird's nest business for over 20 years and is a descendant of the Penan tribe.
Saya mengusahakan sarang burung ni kalau ikut-ikutkan daripada kecil. Tapi saya kat sini kurang lebih ada kat sini lebih 10 tahun dah.
His chief climber, Bujang, has been climbing these caves since he was 15 years old. Bujang is a descendant of the Iban tribe.
Ilmu lain tak ada, cuma ilmu yang ada kita perlu berani dan yakin dan perlu belajar apa yang orang yang lama dulu ajarkan kita. Itu yang penting.
Cek kejap. Kurang kejap.
For Bujang, climbing is second nature, scaling heights of over 300 meters and often working alone. But in the neighboring state of Sabah, bird's nest operation is very different. Operators employ a large number of staff and utilize modern equipment. Here, operations are managed and controlled by Chinese companies, where bird's nests are processed in a factory production line. The bird's nest commercial industry is dominated by China, with over 60% of the demand coming from the Chinese markets. processed bird's nests are then shipped to China, where they are graded by hand and the price is assigned according to quality. Bird's Nest is renowned for its medicinal qualities and can retail from $1,500 to $3,000 per kilogram. The growing Chinese demand has also resulted in a surge of custom-built swiftlet houses in Sabah by commercial harvesters looking to take advantage of this lucrative business. These wooden structures, constructed using durable Bolian hardwood, is not an easy feat, as builders must replicate similar natural conditions to attract the birds. Conditions such as location, temperature, and humidity need to be precise and accurate. Even audio recordings of the swiftlet's call, played on speakers, can make or break a custom-built swiftlet house. However, operation is different in Sarawak. Operated and controlled by locals, they still use traditional equipment and sell to wholesalers only within Malaysia. Their collection is small by comparison to those in Sabah, and processing is done by hand in line with tradition.
Sedap baunya, Cik. Boleh masak lagi, Cik?
Boleh.
Sedap.
For Nua, there's always time for a little taste of his prized delicacy.
Oh, tu belum
Ya,
dikoyak-koyak
belum
lagi.
ya. Ya, di tengah ngoyak-ngoyaknya tiramnya.
Tu yang udah
Yang
direndam
udah
ya.
direndam, tinggal sidaknya buang bulu apa semua ya. Kasar apa.
Bagus.
Kayak tu kami nak
Unlike in Sabah, where Chinese corporations manage the caves, the sole ownership of the Nia Caves here in Sarawak belongs to Nua. However, as age begins to set in, climbing and patrolling his caves is becoming increasingly difficult. At just 22, Nua's chief climber, Bujang, has the agility and innate knowledge to carry on Nua's work and ensure his business can continue under his control.
Mula-mula saya dulu memang ikut dia, ada kecil dia ajar saya. Sampai saya belajar, kerja sendiri, setelah itu kerja sama dia teruslah.
However, in Sarawak, Bird's Nest business ownership is private and is sanctioned by a title only to the Penan tribe's people. Because of this, Nua's caves can only be inherited within the same Penan tribe or sold to outsiders.
Kawasan dihuni oleh orang Penan dulu. Memang tempat orang diam dulu. Kat lubang batu. Dia orang mati pun kita simpan dekat bawah bagus, memang dalam lubang gua. Memang dah asal dah.
Nua doesn't want to sell his family business to an outsider, so he needs to find another Penan to take over. Unfortunately, Bujang is from the Iban tribe, so the search is on for another Penan candidate. A candidate in the form of Nua's son, Ogoy.
Video nak pergi duduk kat sini, Mbak. Kereta tu ambil kejap. Cek dulu.
The question is, will Ogoy want to take over the business?
Pengalaman aku sejak umur aku 13 tahun aku dah naik gua ni. Mula naik tu memanglah seronok. Kalau panjat tu, masa tu aku lagi kecil tu, macam bila aku nak panjat tempat yang susah tu, dia larang aku. Jangan sini. Kenapa aku tanya? Sebab tu bahaya.
So today, Nua is taking his son to see whether he can face his fears to climb over 300 meters on rattan ladders, ropes and bamboo poles.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Dis. Bye-bye, Dis. Bye-bye, Dis. Bye-bye, Dis.
The Nia National Park in Sarawak is one of the most beautiful parks in Malaysia, and it is said to be the birthplace of civilization in Southeast Asia. It is also one of the best places to harvest bird's nest. These breathtaking limestone caves can accommodate a staggering number of bats, but are also an important nesting site for swiftlets. Today, Noah is taking his son, Ogoy, on a mission deep into the park to find out whether he has what it takes to take over the family bird's nest business and therefore preserve a family cultural heritage. Tension starts to rise. Noah has no idea how his young son will respond to the rigors of operating and running such a demanding business.
Assalamualaikum. Apa-apa? Pak Berita. Baik semua. Kita nak pergi nyebrang ni. Boleh ya? Berapa tambang? Berapa tambang?
Tambang seorang RM1.
RM1 seorang ah. Kalau pulang balik?
RM1 balik, RM1 pergi.
Oh, RM1 balik sini. Kalau tengah malam pun RM1 juga.
Tengah malam besar saya.
Okey, kita go. Okey. Allahu Akbar.
A journey to the mouth of the Nia Caves takes about an hour, and for Noah, the working shift changes every 4 days.
Biasanya saya pakai 4 orang bekerja. So, dia orang senang ada shift. Shift ni dia boleh katakan 2 orang untuk di atas, 2 orang untuk off di bawah. Biasanya pertukaran tu pada 4 hari, 4 malam.
For Ogoy, this is the first time his father shows him the ways of their cultural heritage as Penan tribes people.
Tahun Pakistan. Dapat makan tak? Ambil pucuk mudanya enggak? Pucuk mudanya. Dia apa banyak ya?
But so far, Ogoy appears less than inspired.
Macam makan terbaku. Termidin. Hah? Macam ya. Bapak pun makan tok dari dulu awal dah makan tok. Sia pun ada. Sia, tapi sia yang paling banyak. Yang paling banyak, paling bahaya. Dia mau pakai tali tu bulu tu kembah. Tu tempatnya tu. Dapat panen sikit. Sampai atasnya ada tiang macam dia. Kalau naik dari bulu. Pergi ke tiang ke sia. Ha? Macam tu caranya. Okey ya, ingat dah. Simpan dekat kaki ya. Simpan dekat kaki. Macam ya. Ingat. Kita. Macam ya. Ingat tangan-tangan, sip tangan. Kita. Kita nulak, kita narik ha. Macam ya. Macam ya. Janganlah tupai-tupai. Boleh buat. Cepatlah, tes. Okey, masuk kaki. Biar bukuk dia dengan okey. Cik ngaca bukuk cik sakit tangan. Tok, push tok. Tok tok. Cuba angkat kaki. Dapat kah? Dapat tu. Oh.
Memang buat permulaan memang macam tu. Macam saya dulu, dah kurang lebih dalam masa sebulan, timbul peminat. Bapa saya tengok, ini peminat betul anak saya ni.
Itu sebenarnya apabila semasa kita pertukaran tangan, kaki, tangan, kaki tu, contoh kaki ya, kaki mesti ngepit gitu. Ngepit buluh. Buka-buka macam ni kaki. Oh, ini dapat tahan. Kalau kita nak tangan tu lengur rasa berhenti. Stay. Kita duduk, kita boleh kaki tak pit macam ni aja. Mesti kuat kaki. Stay aja gitu. Kaki sakit. Mesti mau dibiasa. Ha? Ingat lain kali ya.
If Ogoy doesn't make his first climb, it will be a worrying sign for the future of Noah's business. caves of Sarawak. Noir decides to give his son a break from climbing and turns his attention to the art of administration and bookkeeping. For Noir, this is one of the most important aspects of running the family business.
Ingat tak? Satu pengusahanya perlu ada buku rekod. Setiap buku rekod tu dicatat dengan betul. Saya tengok okey lah, tapi kita nak budak-budak ni kita kena ajar dia macam mana nak mengurus benda ni. Kita ajar dia macam mana cara nak memanjat semua untuk masa depan, tidak untuk jangka masa yang panjang. Saya tengok alhamdulillah.
An important part of bookkeeping is keeping track of the number of nests on the cave walls.
Papa ada 52 sih. 53 lah. Ada 23 aja. Papa menunggu aja. 52. Dah umpet ditambah lah. Ya ibu biar keluar dulu.
As the sun sets at the Niar Caves, it's dinner time. Meals are cooked using natural ingredients sourced from their surroundings in the forest.
Kita punya buah tak? Apa? Ini buah tak? Kita mau cari. Bukan musim. Kalau dah musim ni dah belum pak. Ini kakak dah. Ini dah. Rumah dah.
It's a new day, and with it comes renewed hope. Today, Ogoy will attempt a second try to climb the bamboo pole. Walking towards the chosen climbing spot, the moment of truth has arrived for Noir and Ogoy.
Betul. Bagus. Nampak. Ya kah? Biasalah ada buangnya banyak, taiknya pun banyak. Lagi Pak, ke atas.
Finally, Ogoy proves his Penan tribal ancestry.
Iya. Tak perlu doa.
Darah ni tak jauh juga. Kalau kadang-kadang bapak tu buat kata orang anak tu mesti rendah. Pasti dia ada minat tu. Tak boleh tak ada minat. Sebab dia orang tak ada nak pindah ke mana-mana pun. Lagi pun duduk kat rumah bukan ada apa-apa. Ini satu pengurusan, bukan pengurusan saja. Daripada kata orang periuk nasi dia kat sini. Memang dia kat situ lah dia. Kita pada kantor. Keren. Oke. Cina aku dah. Bagus. Anak bapak ni boleh takut.
Aku jalan je. Jalan je. Lepas tu takut. Kalau kau asyik tengok macam tu, nak pergi seberang tak, pergi tak. Tu yang takut tu. Aku reda jalan tu. Dia tak takut. Lama-lama biasalah.
After 4 days of staying in the Niar Caves, Ogoy seems to be ready to move around the cave alone without any assistance from his father. Things are looking up for Noir and the future of his business.
Harapan dia agar tempat ni sentiasalah sentiasa wujud lah sampai turun-temurun nanti. Lepas saya dah anak nanti, lepas tu siapa-siapa lah, cucu. Tetap kekal.
Without the threat of being taken over by businesses operating in Sabah, it's a welcome relief for Noir, knowing that his son looks likely to take over. He can now think about his other plans to help promote his beloved caves.
Untuk masa depan lah, untuk jangka masa yang panjang, saya memang ada perancangan nak buat satu homestay yang bagus kat sini bagi orang, bukan sebab setakat untuk pelancongan, tapi setakat dia boleh juga untuk orang pengkaji semua boleh datang kat sini semua. Lain juga ada pelancong lah, kita boleh pakai package macam mana. Sekarang masih kira tertutup lah, belum tertutup.
Kalau dia tak ada satu hari nanti kan, saya memang kena handle sini lah. Dia cakap jaga tempat ni bagus-bagus. Sarang tu jangan sampai orang lain cuba tempat kawasan ni lah. Kena jaga bagus-bagus lah, betul-betul. Macam mana kau memang jaga anak bini, macam tu lah juga kau memang jaga tempat ni.
It's been a highly successful trip for Noir and his son Ogoy. Ogoy has overcome his fears of climbing and discovered a new passion to honor his cultural heritage as a bird's nest collector, just like his father and his forefathers. And Noir can take pride in knowing his much-beloved caves will continue to make a living for his family, while also preserving an ancient Malaysian tradition for years to come.